Hello my friends, welcome to my channel and I hope you're all fine. In today's video we are going to make some resistors. These resistors are going to be very professional, very nice, very beautiful, but very in a very simple way to make these resistors with simple materials. I'm going to show you step by step how you can make your own resistors in different values, resistors at home. So let's start. I have a piece of material. This material is heat resistance material. So when we finish our resistors, our resistor is going to be heat resistance. It's not going to melt it or burn very easily. So I'm going to use this piece of heat resistance material. As you see, I just scaled this piece of material to 0.5 centimeters and 1 centimeter long. I'm going to just cut out these pieces of small material. So let's start. I'm going to use this knife to cut this material. As you see, I've just cut into small pieces. Now I'm going to cut out some larger parts. For more powerful resistors. Okay, my friends, these are the larger pieces and um, these are the smaller pieces. And now I have a pieces of copper wire. I'm just going to cut in equal sizes. Now I'm going to peel off the copper wires. See, just like this. Now I'm going to get each pieces and I will just cut a little bit piece here. I'm just going to mark the top of the material. And now I just got one piece of copper wire and just make like this one. You see? Just make like this one. Now I'm going to prepare all of them just like this. See? Okay, my friends, I prepared the material for my resistor, as you see, just like this. And I have some other part to cover this after painted. This is the larger one. These two are larger, and these two are the smaller resistors. Now I am going to paint these pieces with a conductive paint, my friends. For this process, I have my homemade conductive paint here. I made it from graphite, or you could also made with iron oxide, conductive iron oxide. As you see, I have my conductive paint. The resistance of this conductive paint is very, very low. And now momentarily I'm going to tell you how you can increase the resistance of this paint if you want to make different values of resistors. So first of all, I will start with very conductive paint. First of all, mix it very well with a fine brush. Okay. Now I'm going to paint all of these resistors material. And after that, I will let them to dry. These two resistance probably will be about 5 or 10 ohms. Now I'm going to make some higher values of resistor. For this, I need to increase the resistance of my paint. So what I'm going to do is just this. I have some heat resistance paint here. I will just add some more paint to the conductive paint, and so in this way I'm going to just increase the resistance of my conductive paint. First of all, just put some conductive paint here. Okay, now I'm going to add some heat resistant paint into this. Okay, I'm going to mix them very well. You have to mix them very well, my friends. With the help of my fine brush, I'm going to mix it very well. Okay, now I'm going to mix it very well, my friends. So the resistance of the paint, conductive paint, is increased, and we can adjust our resistance value in this way. If you add some more heat resistance paint, the resistance is going to increase some more. So you can adjust the value of your resistors in this way, my friends. Okay, after mixing very well, now I am going to paint these two resistors. Now I'm going to cover the resistors with this piece of material and let them to dry. After it's dry, we are going to measure the value and test our resistors, my friend. Now, my friends, I am going to wait until they are completely dry. After that, we are going to test our resistance, my friends. Okay, my friends, our resistors are completely dry. Now we can move on the next step. Now I am going to, as you see, our resistors became like a sandwiches, you see. Now I'm going to cut this part of the resistors. Now because they are on short circuit, I have to cut this piece of copper wire. Just cut them. I previously cut this one. Now I'm going to cut all of them. You see, I need to cut this part. Now I am going to cover my resistors with electric tape to make it more stable. and this smaller one. See, our resistors is ready, my friend. And also this one, it's ready to use. Now I'm going to cover with electric tape the other two resistors. Okay, my friends, our resistors are ready to use, ready to test. One of them was damaged during the process. Now I am going to test these three resistors. As you see, it looks very nice, very beautiful resistors. Now it's time to measure their resistance. I have my multimeter here set to resistors mode. Okay, first of all, let's measure this one. Okay, as you see, its value is 336 ohms. 336 ohms, this one. Now let's measure this one. You see, this is about 140 ohms because we added some more resistance paint into this one, so this one's value is higher than this one. Now let's measure the smaller resistance, and its resistance is about 120 ohms. It's about 120 ohms. As you see, my friends, in this way it's very easy to make resistors and use at home. You can use these resistors for any project. They are very nice, very beautiful resistors. Now I am going to try to burn one of these resistors with a high current, my friends. I have a power supply here. It is about 19 volt and 3.1 amp. I will try to test my resistors with my power supply. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. You see, it's tried to burn because it's very high current inside the power supply. Due to very high current, it's tried to get hot. But as you see, it's not flammable. Just get hit, but not flame, not burn. So you can use these resistors in any project with peace of mind. You see, it becomes very soft due to the heat. Now let's measure this one. Try with this one. Can you see? There is nothing happening to this one because this is more powerful according to this smaller one. You see? So you can say that these resistors is about can supply about 100 watt or 60 watt, doesn't matter. Now let's test this one. Okay, the resistance of this one is low. You see, it's burn. Wow, it get hot very much. Why? Ooh, we burned the resistor. Now let's do it again. You see, we burned the resistor. Ooh, ah, this one is burned because its resistance was very low. Okay, my friends. Okay, my friends, we get the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please like my video and subscribe my channel. Take care of yourselves. See you in the next videos, my friends.